viewers! Welcome to my tutorial video, and for today's tutorial, I will be teaching you on how to get the initial horizontal velocity and the distance in the horizontal. So let's get started.
So here's my sample problem. Joshua kicked the soccer ball at an angle of 50 degrees with an initial velocity of 40 meters per second. Find the horizontal initial velocity and the distance in the horizontal. So the given here is the initial velocity which is 40 meters per second. And the angle given is 50 degrees. And then we're going to find the horizontal initial velocity and the distance in the horizontal. So first, we're going to find the horizontal initial velocity. And horizontal initial velocity is equal to the initial velocity times the cosine theta. So we're just going to substitute. Our initial velocity is equal to 40 meters per second. And cosine, since the given is 50 degrees, we're going to put it here. Then copy this. And then you're going to get the calculator and then get cosine 50 degrees, and cosine 50 degrees is equal to 0.64. After getting the cosine 50 degrees, then multiply the two numbers, and then the horizontal initial velocity is equal to 25.6 meters per second. So here is our horizontal initial velocity. And now we're going to get the distance in the horizontal. So the distance in the horizontal is equal to the horizontal initial velocity times the total time. Since we don't have yet the total time, we're going to get the total time. So we're going to get first the total time. So the total time is equal to 2 times the time. So since we don't have yet the time, we're going to get the time. So the time is equal to the horizontal initial velocity divided by gravity. Since our horizontal initial velocity is 25.6 meters per second, don't forget the unit, over the gravity is 9.8 meters per second squared. Then you just divide the two numbers, and 25.6 meters per second divided by 9.8 meters per second squared is equal to 2.61 seconds. Since we have the time now, we can now solve this, the total time. So 2 times the time, 2.61 seconds. So 2 times 2.61 seconds is equal to 5.22 seconds. So this is our total time. Since we now have the total time, we can now substitute the numbers. So our horizontal initial velocity is 25.6 meters per second times the total time, which is 5.22 seconds. So you just multiply the two numbers, and 25.6 meters per second multiplied to 5.22 seconds is equal to 134.7 meters. So this is our distance in the horizontal. So here is our horizontal initial velocity, and here is the distance in the horizontal.